Okay, I'm back. So, I've been harping on a lot with regards to do with exercise. I've been looking at the videos I've uploaded because I've got loads of videos to tell the truth. And there's a common theme in that, and the theme is in my walk and in my journey in trying to lose weight. There's been a common thread of both diet plan or dieting, or however you want to say it, or meal plans, and exercise. And anytime I take any one of them out, there's a massive depletion of the speed or the amount of weight that is lost, or there's a massive impedance in regards to do with the amount of weight that I put back on as soon as I take one of those ingredients out. So I'm a great believer in it in regards to do with that. There's another YouTuber called Carb Hannah, I believe. And I'll try and find the video and link it below with this one. Maybe not. Depends. Depends if I get it up today or not. If I get it up today, it might be hard to look for that. But what she spoke about in regards to do with a whole kind of journey. And she was in a very deep place of being obese and everything else. And she found that basically taking on the part of exercise and complementing it into a whole diet plan just increased the whole weight loss side of things considerably. I mean, I find that I can increase what I'm losing or keeping off by 2 or 3-fold by just focusing heavily on consistent exercise. I've done all forms of exercise. I've done basically the gym, I've done walking, I've done well, I can't say a whole lot. I've done riding the bike and everything else, but I mean I've done either the gym or I've done walking or walking and gym, and etc, etc. But in the gym I've spent like months where I'm just walking on the incline on a walking machine and lost loads of weight and kept the weight off. There's a period in my life when I was living in a different country, and there was major hills and everything else, and I'd lost a lot of weight when my daughter had been born, and I went to this country to start a new life, unfortunately to come back. But during that time there, money was restrictive, didn't really know the natives, didn't really understand where we was or whatever, and everything was tight on resources, so I couldn't afford to even find a gym, or even if I found a gym, be able to pay on a regular basis. So I used to do these steep incline walks on a regular basis, and had a really good meal plan as well. Was focusing on my diet, and I think I was able to, for about a good period of 3 or 4 months, was able to keep the weight off, but I couldn't lose anymore. And I was walking loads, and the sun was beating down on me and everything. And there's also a period of time whilst in the UK, not living where we are now, but somewhere else, and basically combined going to the gym and also walking, and then done a lot of walking out, even when it was snowing and everything else. I used to go and walk for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and would probably do that about 3 or 4 times a week. I actually got to a point where I was doing it regular. Same thing again. What it done was get me I was really fit, and these are times when I haven't had loads of money to be able to go to the gym, or I've combined it with the gym. So walking is a powerful antidote in regards to do with an adjective in regards to do with you either keeping weight off, or when you're starting from completely afresh and you're wanting to kind of hit it hard but your body just can't deal with it. The best place to start, I feel and believe, is walking. It does a massive sense of things, because you're probably hearing me keep talking to you about exercise, and you could be in a place to say, but I'm not there yet. I've used walking when I am there and when I'm starting afresh. Anytime I start off from having to lose loads of weight, I've always started off with cardio, and I've always had to use and implement walking. And I've implemented things like rowing machine, cross trainers, and also the bike, stationary bike, as well as a push bike as well. So they're the combinations there, because sometimes what happens is you're trying to get yourself to the gym, Well, what about if you walk some of the way to work? If you're working or you walk some of the way when it comes to shopping and so forth, just start bringing in some form of activity that is part of your daily process, where instead of you using transport of some shape or form, or as a vehicle or basically transport that's provided by wherever you live, it could be a train or a bus or whatever, taking some of that out. Say if you use a bus or a train, coming off two or three stops earlier and walking that distance to work, or walking that distance from work, and then combining them together. That is how you are able to begin to bring in more exercise. So often we build an excuse where we say, okay, I'm going to work, I've got to come back from work, or I'm going to go and pick up the kids, do some shopping, got to do some housework or so forth, or I'm going to go to uni or go to college, or whatever we're doing, whatever we're filling our time with. And we seem to build this reason of why we can't do our exercise, and or why we're going to do, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 days a week, when we could literally build a plan where we're able to do something every single day of the week, as long as we're up and out of our bed. So if you've got to go to work 5 days a week, then what you can do is basically, if you're driving, find somewhere, as long as you can park your car securely, where you basically park your car securely and you walk a little bit further, okay, to work. Now that's not possible all the time because of weather, geographics, night time, etc, etc. But I'm just trying to paint a picture in regards to things that we can possibly look to do. Definitely when it gets to the spring and the summer periods, we can do these things, depending on where we are and our geographics of what we're trying to do. But we can do more. Anytime we feel like we're doing enough, it might feel and it might seem like I'm being excessive, but I'm being excessive on purpose, because we spend a certain amount of time in front of a laptop, or in front of a computer screen at work, or in a job where we're on a desk or whatever, or whatever we're doing. We're not always at a desk. We sometimes are doing manual labour and everything else, but many of us are not in that kind of position. Also, many of us spend time sitting down watching TV, or going to the movies, or entertaining people, or friends and family, and we're sitting there talking and everything else. I'm talking about those quiet periods of time when you're doing something like travelling somewhere. Are you able to travel in a different way, where you use your legs more, or you get a bike or something like that? Or if you are sitting down watching TV, you've got like an exercise, some kind of exercise instrument at home to help you. You've got to make a decision to do something that's completely out of the norm. If you can't go on a radical kind of euphoria kind of bing kind of thing where I'm going and I'm going for everything else, because of you've got these reasons or whatever, you need to gate crash those reasons and put something in your house or in your room or in your journeys or whatever. If it means it has to be an exercise bike, if it means it has to be a rowing machine or whatever, put something in the place that's there, like an eyesore in your life, where you say, I'm doing this whatever it takes. So you're able to do something and call something every single day. If you can't do every single day, then 6 days. If you can't do 6 days, then 5 days. But when you start hitting 4, 3, 2 days a week and everything else, it helps. But that's what it does. It's almost like, I can't even explain. It's like, there's a recommendation that each country's health kind of, I can't even say health jurisdiction will give in regards to the minimum amount of food you should have, minimum amount of protein, minimum amount of this, minimum amount of exercise, minimum amount of blah blah blah. There's all these minimums, and if you are going to smoke or if you are going to drink, try and cut it down and everything. But there's things where you can just basically just turn it upside down. They keep it so small and so limited and make it so easy to achieve in a sense, because they know that most of us aren't going to be bothered to do it. And if we just make a little change, it just improves things across the health field, as it were, right across like the US or the UK. It's such a big way. If the whole nation would just make a little change. But you're not the whole nation, you're you. And sometimes you need to make a bigger change than so many other millions need to. I mean, if you're in a place of being obese, you need to make a change, and it needs to be radical. You need to radicalize what you're doing, because you radically sit and eat, you radically consume food, you radically don't do nothing, you're radically out of shape, you're radically unfit. So it means that obviously if you're going to hit something hard, you need to think with a mentality that's going to change and upturn everything at the end of the day. Because there's people that here suddenly they get a diagnosis that they've got something that's going to take their life away, and then they do the movement. Why wait until then? I know I keep saying the same thing, but it's the truth of the matter. So if you're not fit enough right now, which majority of you will be, you will be in a place where you're not that fit at the end of the day. What you're going to need to do is basically look at doing something radical, whether it's something where you can basically be watching TV or you're going to work or whatever, and you're starting to make extra steps and walking extra further than what you used to walk before. In a way, so you might have to leave a little bit earlier to work and so forth. Or come off an extra stop. I don't know your situation. All I'm trying to say is it's so easy to make excuses, reasons why we can't, but I'm trying to get you to a point of reasons why you can do more in the way of exercise, why you can do more in emphasizing what you're going to do with this. Because the eating side of things, I think we fight and we work with that, and we go through what we go through. And there's this kind of ideal, this thinking that you're able to just diet and it will fall off. Nah. My opinion is no. You have to do more than that at the end of the day. If you want your body to shape and you want your body to form and you want to build strength and you want to build cardiovascular strength within yourself and muscle strength, you need to do more than just diet. So that's it for now. Keep on keeping on. Until next time, just go do it already. Take care. Later. Bye. So guys, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and let's just basically start filming, but my phone's just got such a small amount of hard drive on it, or space, or whatever it is, gigabytes, that it's just a nightmare. So I've got to change my phone. Hopefully I'll be doing it at Christmas or New Year's. But just, yeah, rain or shine, out to the gym. Let's see if I can get something up. I'm trying to see if I can do it. No, I can't do it right now. I wanted to switch it just so you could see. Basically, here's my trusted bike. I don't know what you're looking at because I don't know how it's filming right now, unfortunately, so I'm just going to swing it around. I'm outside. As you can see, basically all covered up and everything else. I come out rain or shine. It's not about making excuses, it's just about making it happen. I've finished my gym, I've done it. I want to record inside, but they've always got music, and that means I won't be able to monetize the recording. But all I wanted to do is just go do it already. It's not easy. I'm not feeling still too great, and I look smashed because I just backed it after the gym. That's what it's like. Hopefully just recording, not too much wind going over everything. But no, it's not easy. Just, you know, at the end of the day, life isn't easy at the end of the day. You want to know how I've lost weight, how I've kept the weight off? This is it. Just keep going to the gym as well as dieting. If you just do one or the other, you're slowing down your whole workload by 50%, even maybe 100%. So many people say exercise is the main thing, some other people say diet is, but seriously, from my experience, the two go hand in hand with each other. So just go and do it already. Yeah, just getting back quickly, so better flip it round. So here's my trusty little bike. Like I said, I haven't got a car or anything at this stage. Used to, I haven't right now, so it's a nightmare. I come out rain or shine, freezing cold, pissing down with rain or whatever. There's no excuses, and that's how you've got to have a mentality. At the end of the day, as you can see, it's really cloudy, it's quite windy, it's very cold. It's Sunday. I think it's Sunday the what do you call it? Sunday the 6th. Yeah, it's the 6th. And seriously, mate, seriously, it's not easy. It's really, really not easy. Just being this focused and being this focus on making things happen. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you want to do. And all I want to do is succeed in my weight loss, and that needs to be the same requirement within your own heart and within your own mind. So make a decision within your mind, within your heart, that you're going to make more commitment to do with following through. Go as often as you can and make it happen. Well, consistency is the truth to you losing weight. I'm talking all over the place. I'm just tired, smashed, still not feeling too well, but I'm just doing what needs to be done. I'm not asking you to emulate or copy me. I'm asking you to emulate and copy those who succeed with weight loss. And nearly all of them, 80-90% of them, have had to combine the two together. Both discipline with eating and discipline with exercise. So until next time, keep on keeping on. And I'll see you soon. Take care then, guys and girls.